Okay. Okay, there it is. Okay, that's nice. Uh. Okay. Hello, microphone. Oh, okay, microphone is there. Let's see. Olivia Dean coming in. Coming right in. Secondary. Oh, that's nice. All right, that's good, right? Oh yeah. Oh, and let's see here. Any other things? But let's go boost this one up a little bit to the 200s. Alright. Alright. So this is the sunset view, but it's just this was taken like around 5:30. It's already 5:58. It has been 20 minutes before that, so that's the peak of it, of course. I'll be sending you more videos, but so far I've been sending you more videos, right? I've been sending more videos to the chat or whatever it is. So about the yapping, whatever it is as we're gonna be yapping today, whatever it is that we're gonna be yapping tonight, is all about what the hell we're gonna be talking about, right? Well, I'm gonna go again and try to establish connection, I guess. I'm trying to gonna be establishing connections from, let's say, I have two streams up. Like I have two streams up in the background. Like let me try establish connections with these two streams, right? This is another attempt. I'm attempting again another attempt. I don't know. This is a formal attempt, I guess. This is a formal. My first formal attempt. First formal attempt. Yes. Yes. I. I'm gonna be able to like grab things into context. Well, like out of context of what they're saying and put it into context as to what I'm saying. You didn't? Do you know that how crazy that thing is? It's kind of weird and it's kind of fun because we're gonna be able to like start and create like a. Well, it's gonna be the very very difficult thing, right? Because there are like three layers. The first layer is like well, when it comes to like me saying things, right? The first layer is me taking and talking about the things that is going on or whatever it is that I'm talking about. The second layer is the music, right? The music somehow needs to connect with whatever it is that I'm talking about. And then the third layer is being to have established like somehow make it seem like we're collaborating, make it seem like these people are driving, putting inputs, right? Make it seem like I'm taking inputs from these streams that I'm watching, making inputs to the streams that I'm watching, but I cannot show them. I'm scared of showing them. But I've already been doing that, right? I've already been showing them back then, right? So let me try it this time. A little bit different from how I used to back in October. Yeah, probably. Yes. And this is me like just trying to connect things into like whatever it is that I'm having right now. So it's sunset, end of the day kind of thing, but the start of the day for me because start of the stream, end of the day, right? So start beginnings and endings. Not sure we could start with beginnings and endings or like you start of the day, end of the day. So it's like kind of like a night shift like thing. Yeah, probably gonna be a 6 hour stream all the way to 12. Right, and let's sleep again. Man, folklore is nice. So, what is it then? One thing is just trying to avoid me as much as possible. That is just crazy. Yeah, that is it's the end of the day. It's very. I think it's a hot day, right? Like it seems hot. Yeah, the sun was up for the entire thing. You can see it in the horizon of the freaking sky. All I did was sleep today, so I just woke up and trying to like integrate things, trying to talk to them about things. So hmm, man, it's kind of hard, no? I'm gonna try putting things here. This is the background that we'll put in the. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, and then suddenly it's like, so we start with lose the control. Oh, by the way, pull the tarot card, and the card is today's card is Empress reverse. Oh. Empress reverse means creative blockage, stuck, uninspired, neglect of self, smothering energy, insecurity, lack of confidence in your beauty, scarcity of mindset. Yeah, that's definitely it. Creative. That is like I'm having trouble spelling. Spelling is hard. Uh, yes. No. Let me just turn some lights on. Find something else. It's hard when it's nighttime here because light is just the light is too strong. I want some like dim lights that can like just wait. I'm gonna find the lamp. I'm gonna find the other lamp. Wait a second. And some release. I have a So far, I can't find the remote. I like had it on. Aye. Dangerously easy. Supposedly it's supposed to be easy for me, but it's like right now my creativity is just I'm having a huge creative block. Eh? So I'm trying to like getting through that. Facing a creative block. I have all this stimulus, but I'm just like not paying attention to it or like not recognizing it. I'm not giving a. Oh, they say this when it comes to the games we play. We respond with strokes. So each transaction, it's called a transaction through strokes. Strokes is like paying attention to someone or talking or like recognizing or uh replying, right? Exchanging something, and transaction through like conversation, right? So replying to something, replying to a stimulus or something like that, that is a stroke, that is a transaction. So right now, I don't know what we're gonna be transacting because one is playing piano while I'm playing music, and the other one is just playing Red Dead Redemption at the very end, almost at the end part now. So that was that. But first, let me just like talk about the things that I went yesterday. So I went to the beach yesterday. It was like quite crazy, insane because I guess maybe I am the one making stimulus, and they are the ones just trying to connect it. Maybe it is reverse, right? That maybe it is like that. Maybe it's gotten to that point now. So wait a second. I'm just gonna be able to like find. No, I gotta show you. So that was the sunrise. Yeah, sunrise on the other day. And then I woke up. Like, I'm just like putting something like that. Alright, that's just it. Alright, I'm just gonna be exporting the. Oh shit. Alright, and something else. I don't think we'll be able to like have something decoding things and like that. Well, let's try here. Maybe we can find something. I'm gonna be exporting, sending you more videos later on, but this is just like me warming up. Like we're just talking about things, right? Yeah, so I went to the trip yesterday. I'm gonna be able to talk about you about the trip yesterday. So, but the things about the talk about the trip yesterday is things that I did talk about. Okay, that's good. And alright, that seems nice. Wait. I'm just like editing things. Okay, that's yeah. I am just like adjusting things. uh, I'm not targeting. So yeah, that's what the trip that I went to. The trip that I went to, and then activities to the trip that I went to was like somehow influenced by what I thought of. I've dreamt of something, and like at the end of the dream, I felt something. You know, I saw something disturbing, and that's the thing that woke me up somehow. Yeah, even less. Yeah, yeah. Yesterday was crazy because like yeah, even like this morning. This morning I had like, also another freaking dream this morning. Let me just write it down. Right. I guess we're gonna bring in the mother, right? How do you blur somebody's face? Yeah, so it's kind of like that, huh? Yeah, it looks over processed, but like no, yeah, I'm just editing. I'm so sorry. Just driving the side. I don't know. Yep, yep. I I'm just prepping up for like whatever it is I'm gonna say later on. Oh, we're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling pretty much. Wait. Hey, Rakas. Bean gun. Bean gun? What does that mean? Wait, I'm just a big fan. Oh, bean gun. Did I just get Bogos binted? I think I just got Bogos binted. That's been. Yeah, I think I just bought the Bogos minted. Wait, just wait a second. I'm just like prepping things. Prepping things to like show the chat because this is just like the sunset for now. It's the sunset from when I wake up. I woke up to the sunset today, and that's what I saw. And right now I'm trying to edit videos because I'm trying to show you things. It's supposed to be like, oh my god, I hate this. Oh, what the fuck? And now I don't wanna. Do you know Momikun? No, who the hell is Momikun? I'm just like looking at the phone, my phone right now. How do you? That's here. Momikun. I now. I I am just sure. Hmm. Oh my fucking god. I Dude, you gotta see this. You gotta see what I'm making, cooking up right now. It's very, very trippy. Very, very trippy. Very trippy like that. Still the highlight. Yeah. It was a nice day at the beach reading games we play. It's just understanding that the games we play is just we're switching from our ego states, and when it comes to our ego states have sub ego states in them too. So there's like two ego states within that ego state. So an ego state has like you might be in your child ego state, but your child ego state may be conversing in its like adult freaking way. Those kinds of things, and like somehow strokes, and like somehow our health when it comes to the games. Our games is like we need to boost each other's health up. Like somehow it's a matter of like transactions between each other, like somehow boosting each other's health out. Like you lose health if you don't transact. If you go to hunger, like stimulus hunger, like from the strokes, stimulus hunger, recognition hunger, and structure hunger. And those things, hunger loses as the hunger increases, you lose health, and those health like somehow affects you physically. And somehow with those freaking structures, you'll be able to like understand and be able to like talk to each other. So stroke, stimulus hunger is like stroking, right? Stroking is from stimulus. The strokes is like, well, we get it from like physical freaking touch. Sometimes like a literal freaking stroke, but sometimes it can also be interpreted as some interaction or like a high, like that hi hello, that's a stroke already. But someone we need more stroke from those freaking things because we need it. We hunger more from it, right? So when it comes to recognition hunger, it's also the same as that kind of strokes, right? Some stimulus stroke, recognition hunger, stroke, stimulus hunger, and then we go to structural hunger. Structural hunger is like what happens after high. What we do after high is the structural hunger. It's mostly used for like fighting off boredom. If you're not bored, then your structure is there still. So whatever it is that you're doing when it comes to structuring freaking time, whatever it is, yeah, structure, hunger, it's what you do with your freaking time. I would understand it fully yet, but I'm trying to. Yep. Okay. Okay. And Okay. Yeah, it's just me like editing things now. Rakai like didn't even say like who Momokun is Momokun, 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 Momik, Momokun, Momokun, Momokun. Alright, let's just send things for it. Like, let's just initiate it. Now it's been like almost like 1 hour, and it's just me like standing by and just like editing things. I'm gonna show you. Oh my god, the exporting is just like taking time. Yeah, it's uh holy shit, it's one of my favorite songs. Right. Oh, it's not like showing it. It's showing it. Yeah, I like this song. Wi-Fi guy. I know what a Wi-Fi pineapple is, but I don't know what a Wi-Fi cactus. uh, that's funny. We're sending things to the ether. It's just a bunch of like pictures of trees, but you'll like it. I hope you like it. The way I stylized it. Yeah, it's very very stylized, and it's the file size is fucking huge, probably. Yeah, these are huge ass things. Substance in my life, something real, something that feels true. Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa. Aguray. Wait. Aguray. What the fuck did I say, Aguray? Okay. I'll send it now. Uh, see, this one is gonna be the car ride. Yes, it's the car ride going there. Yeah, just one of those rides going in. So that's what it looks like. Yeah. I will just show you the picture of the road, man. I just wish I could have just send to the freaking AI, send it to an AI effect, and be like, put a dragon in there. Put a dragon flying in there. Yeah, crazy shit like that, huh? Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks so overly saturated, like blue things like that. Yeah, a little bit of glow. So apparently there's like a glow on the effects and there's like a glow on the filters. I don't know which one is much better. I think the glow on the effects is much better. Yeah, because I'll show you later the glow in the effects. It's gonna be crazier. So, speaking of, so it was like that, right? Going to the trip like yesterday. Yesterday, all I did was like and just bask in the sun while I read. It was quite a nice time, man. Like drinking soya milk, eating like food. I'm trying to reduce as much as I can when it comes to eating food, but it's just like sometimes I just can't, man. Sometimes I just really want to like eat a shit ton. But it is like I'm like it's toning down my my appetite is like being you know being cut down because I have like a huge ass appetite. I don't know why, but I keep eating shit and all those things. And these days it's kind of like chilling. You know, it's starting to chill a bit. And yeah. So this is like the entire freaking tribe right now. So this is like one of those things where like, oh, got a shit like going in there. Probably like a great thing. Yeah, hard things like this, man. And didn't realize I could do it like much better on the phone. It feels like my phone is just like better video quality than my 80D. Well, the lenses are much better when it comes to the 80D back in the day, but ADD. I can't wait to get a new camera, but it's just like highly unlikely. That was one good interaction, like the cactus thingy. Right, it seems like a good interaction with him because it seems like, oh yeah, sure, let me see it. Right. Yeah, I was like kind of like that too with one chapter in the freaking how we learn. Like, do you know that like there's like archaeological facts about like Indian people, Native American people dying out of like tooth infection. Yeah, they died out of tooth infection. They couldn't like they don't have dentistry. Yeah, but these days, like, eventually, it's much easier to be able to like go into. Now what are we doing? Well, I'm kind of like hallucinating and delusional when it comes to like freaking things, but these days it's just toned down a bit. There was like a certain point where I'm really, really diving into like the freaking delusion, but never truly had driven into it. But then there was like episodes like that, but I've never like really, 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 really believed it. Oh. That I do believe some like there are like things where like, I really do believe it, but it's just like there are like some points where okay, this is kind of getting ridiculous. There are like some points where things are getting kind of ridiculous, where I feel very, very invincible that that death is just freaking trivial now. There was like some point of like that where I felt like death is trivial. You know? Death is trivial. I really wasn't afraid of death at that point, and then I was like, oh nope, your body fucking sucks. You're gonna die. And I was like, oh yeah, fine. It's all in the mind, kind of shit. Yeah. Holy crap, bro. Okay, still continuing with the editing things. I have. Oh yeah. I am just okay. Okay, and this is kind of crazy, but yep, yep. That's about it. Okay. Alright, let's add another video. So when it comes to the freaking things, have it. Yeah, look at this. This looks great, right? Yeah. Well, it's a much better process. I should have processed it much better, but this was like not knowing, right? Not knowing that you can like have glow effects like in the filters, in the effects, but in the filters I like I was just putting the glow effects there. But if it's in the filters, the glow effects is much better. If it's in the effects, video effects, glow effects there, it's much better than rather than in the filter. Yeah, but this is a shot. Like this fucking tree has like freaking plastic all over it, man. So I tried to clean it as much as I can just to get this shot. So I clean it a little bit, but there's just like so many freaking trash in it. I just realized that freaking beaches these days have like trash all over the freaking places, man. Yeah, yeah, beaches these days have like trash all over the freaking place. It's just like you're bound to find trash on beaches these days. There's just it's just hard to like find really clean beaches, you know. Like for aesthetic purposes, you clean it for a little bit, but you can never gonna be able to clean it, you know. And yeah, to talk about the freaking dream that I have, I was like dreaming of this dendrite looking like dendrite, which okay, I was like I woke up on the night before this. I woke up to a dream where like my brain is like somehow I woke up to something dread, like Hellraiser kind of thingy, right? It feels kind of Hellraiser kind of thingy where like humans are being like turned into dendrites kind of thing, like being spread out with the freaking veins coming like that, and people screaming like that, right? That was like what I'm thinking about, but then somehow it feels like oh dendrites, like somehow like my mind immediately went to dendrites after seeing those freaking visuals, and it was like oh humanization of dendrites. What if your dendrites get humanized? So there are trees that are drinking blood instead of water. Okay. So there are trees like drinking blood instead of water. It seems like a very Hellraiser kind of like thing, right? It's like a very Xenobite kind of like scenes. So those what I was like thinking, like the scream dendrites are screaming, and it was like, oh, what's going on there? So I was like, oh, this is probably dendrites, and like somehow you guys found an angle for like humanization of things, and I was like talking about dendrites, and you're bringing dendrites being humanized, and they are screaming somehow for some unknown reason, and I was like, why? And then it got expounded when it comes to breaking things, and I was like, oh, it's trees screaming, like IRL trees. No. So what if the trees are freaking screaming? They're screaming to me, and I feel freaking disturbed, and we are causing them those freaking pain. Like nature is fucking screaming at us right now. It feels like that, man. Yeah, that's why when I started to look at the freaking trees with the plastic all over the entire freaking thing, I was like, yeah, I gotta need to clean that shit up, and I'm gonna do my part. But you know, it's just me. Like I can only do so much, and this is yeah, this is the scene that I've like shown, you know, things like that. If you look up though, the trees are still clean, but if you look down, oh my god, the freaking amount of trash in this entire place. That is crazy. Trees are fuck the trash in the trees, and I need to clean it up. Feels like, and then I got it's so freaking hot down there, and then me cleaning the freaking trees got me sweating and so all over the place. So I swam with my I was just showering with my own sweat. It's entire freaking time. Yeah, so that was that dendrite. That was the entire freaking thing. I was like, you guys waited for like an hour and something for me to be able to like say this freaking story, but it was like that. It took me hours to be able to realize to be not be able to. It took me a bit. I was like, oh, dendrites, humanization of dendrites. Oh, what a fucking joke! Right? It feels like that, but like to really digest it and to understand what the dream was about, it took me until it took me to the point that I was at the beach to be able to understand. Oh, this is all about. This dream was all about. So it took me like, more than 12 hours. I guess. Yeah. Okay. More. Okay. Okay. On to the next one. You ready? Okay. On to the next one. Go. Yeah. It's like that's the tree. Yeah. It's got that trippy blur going on. Yeah. That's a tree. That's a tree. No. Yeah. That's so far. Anticipated. It looks like that. Yeah, the God race is much better. Yeah, it looks cool at this freaking distance, but like once you get closer, you'll see all the trash underneath it. It's just covered under the rocks and all those things. Yeah. Usually it's like cloth. Like you can see cloth. Cloth is nice, right? Because it's biodegradable. But there are like things that are just like non-biodegradable things that are mixed in there. That is just, like messing things up. Yeah, because the water line goes all the way out to that freaking spot at certain freaking areas or certain freaking times. That water line goes all the way down there. So this entire place gets flooded every now and then. This is crazy insane. Yeah. Yeah, it's. I can't believe you can do this with CapCut. This is where like I learned the freaking glow from, like, you know, glow from the effects panel is like much better than the glow that is in the filters. But export is just taking forever. Yeah, export is like, uh, yeah, and then I'm starting to get my sense of wonder back, like seeing the beauty in the mundane. Because somehow that's like photography, I guess. I'm starting to see the beauty in the mundane, which is like a weird ass thing to be able to say, but it is the beauty and the normal things that's happening in life, like normal things that we're able to see. It's just like, oh, once the light hits properly in here, like you don't understand how it freaking looks, bro. It's gonna look freaking crazy. It's gonna start going crazy. Let's see here. That is wait. Okay. I now I'm getting hungry just by smelling my perfume. Bye. On to the next one now. On to the next one. Yeah, that was I think about Dendrites. They use like that. Yeah. Yeah, trippy, more trippy vibes. I like that. Creepy vibes. Creepy vibes. Yeah, they did die. Olivia Dean again, man. Holy crap. Olivia Dean and Ray. That would be crazy. I think this is like I'm like these are the artists that like Taylor. In my opinion, right? If Taylor was gonna make something, this is like crazy insane. Like Olivia Dean, Ray, Lady Gaga, something like that. Like, that trifecta of like crazy ass freaking things because they have like powerful freaking voices, but they can do this kind of like genre. Yeah, Ray and Olivia Dean is a crazy insane there. Lady Gaga in the like works with like later works, not on her later works. Late 2010s, like something like that. It never really got to like in a position to be able to like create an album like this. I don't know what kind of genre is this. What is this genre? Yeah, old timer. Okay, it's over processed and it's kind of like it's more of like the way it's like over processed. It's like starting to look more like an artistic expression of what I was seeing. Right, it's starting to look like that, like artistic expression. Yeah, tripping balls with my eyes sober and tripping balls when it comes to digitally. Completely sober but tripping balls digitally. And the final. One more editing sesh. Yeah, that kind of glow. Oh my. Yes. Yes. Okie dokes. The sunset scenes are ready. And yeah, that's all I'm ready to talk about. Like the games we play, somehow that's the analysis of it. Somehow that's like what I understood, but there's like more to it. Yes, transactional analysis. Procedures and rituals. Yes, when it comes to procedures, it's like an adult uh interaction, but when it comes to rituals, it's like more of like parents like doing the same things. Yes, and then effectivity and efficiency. Efficiency is being able to do things when it comes to your whatever it is that you have, the data that you have, and then effectivity is how like the results base, like how good the result is. So maybe very less efficient, right? Very efficient, but it's not effective, or very effective but less efficient. Procedures and then ritual. Then we got to pastimes, and then pastimes to games. Pastimes are like things that you do with each other, like interact with each other to like uh pursue or like find people that you would like to play games with. That's pastime. And then when it comes to games, that's when you get to like have like a certain freaking goal at the end of it. But it's depends on the game that you're playing, right? Because it's a much more goal oriented kind of thing. Pastime is like the goal is like it's a different. Yeah, I think I need to read more about it to be able to like really explain it to you. But this is like somehow like pastimes and games are different. And the difference between games and pastime is that games is oh, by two chief characteristics: the ulterior quality and the payoff. They have an ulterior quality and a payoff. Many things like that. And so yeah, the edit is just taking forever, but it is giving the desired result. Yeah, 157. It's kind of nice looking at this. Uh, oh, oh. Hey, that I think that was the last video. I think one more video. I should like added more like a retro freaking feel to it. Yeah, like the retro chromatic aberration thingies too. Alright, let's go in all the way to the next one. and then 96. Okay, and that's more tree, more trees. Then I'm gonna send 4 more videos. Hope you guys like them. Last 4 more videos. Yeah, that's the trees. Yeah. Yep. Wait. Yeah, things like that. Mom's getting extra paranoid these days. Uh, oh, okay, so that's the thing here. Yeah, this is to create some kind of depth to it, but that's just it. All in the phone, man. That's just crazy ass phone stuff. I think I'm gonna upload this. Yeah, and then finally, one more. Oh, it has been sent. Going now to sunset. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Oh, the what the fuck are these wire thingies that is going on? Oh my god. This is aura. Yeah, that's aura. The white thing is it's just blinking around. That's aura. This is pretend it's aura. I didn't see these ones in the shot. How the fuck did this thing come in? What are those? Yeah, this place is like very spiky. When I was like going into my feet, fucking, I bled for this shot, and then somehow I got freaking fucked up in post. I bled, I bled, I bled for this shot, and then my feet freaking bled, and it got stung up by a bunch of like sticks, like spikes. These are very spiky ass freaking trees. Very thorns. There's like a lot of thorns in it, and I stepped on it, and it's just peeking through the freaking shoes, and it sucks and it hurts. And yeah, it hurts my feet. Even up to today, it still hurts my feet. Like some of it, like my feet even bled. It was like this, and this was this shot for it. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for like bite of food to be able to eat. So after this, I'm gonna be able to like, I don't know, man. I bled for this shot, bro. But let's just move on to the next one. This one's annoying me. Oh, this one. It's much more stylized. Next one, yeah. The blur is like making it like yeah, making it shine like that. It is the blur. It is the blur that's making it shine like that. I'm like, it doesn't show like that. Or is it the processing? Yeah, it's blurred like that. Yeah, it's blurred like that. It's crazy insane. Yeah, the blur is making it look like that. I was in the street here. These were the shots. I'm gonna show you the entire thing. Just gonna. I'm gonna just drop them all, and for us to be just vibe to it. Let's see how it looks like. My phone is just a small second screen. It seems like okay when it comes to my phone, but it doesn't look. It doesn't look that okay. Things like that, right? These are the sunset shots. Yeah. Yep. Things like that. That's been like what is the entire thing. Yeah. Now all we need is like crazy as low light capabilities, right? Low light video capabilities. Come on, bro. Yeah, I think I'm gonna upload things on Instagram Reels. I don't know. Yeah, but it is vertical. This thing is not vertical. They're all like landscape. Okay. Yeah, it's very tripping balls. Yeah, it's very ball tripping. Yeah. Yeah. The very very ball tripping things that's going on here. It's kind of nice though. And we're gonna drag everything in here. We're gonna drag everything in here, the entire shot list. Entire thing, everything. Yeah, from this to some kind of trippy balls thingy that's going on. That to this. Yeah. The sunsets. That's nice. Nice scenes. Yeah. And trees like that. Yep. Things like that, bro. And I did what I can, man. The filter is like the effects is like creating those things that are flying around. Yeah. Yeah, the glow in the filters panel is just like very very minimal. But so the glow is just crazy insane. It's much more better on the effects panel. Yeah. Yeah. Play around CapCut, man. Play around the filters. Yeah, playing around filters and like effects and CapCut. And learning by doing, I guess. Yeah, I'm looking at the freaking scenes now, and it's just like, oh, yeah. I wonder what's next. Let's see what's next after this one. Yep. Yep. That's about it, boys, ladies and gents, women. Gonna end it now. Ending stream now, and that's about it. That's all I could think about. That's all I ever talked about. Yeah, so that was the entire trip there. All about dendrites, man. These are like shots of dendrites. Okay, Momo Kyun. Momo Kyun. Bye bye now. Bye bye. Bye bye. Yeah, I see you again when I gathered the footage to be able to talk about, but that's about it. Oh yeah, by the way, when I was like talking about things, I was like, you know, like streamers, like someone related to whatever it is that I'm doing. Like I'm trying to find connections when it comes to those things, but yeah, I couldn't find anything right now today. It's just it's a hard time. Now it's a hard thing to do. Yeah, it's a hard thing to do. It's a hard thing to be able to like do. So let's just formal attempt one did not get any connection. So I mean, we can't just like do that in the first try. This is a hard thing to do. So I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you IRL. I'll see you in game. I don't know. I'll be able to like, come here and take more shots now. Sometimes probably with people, you know. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. See you guys later. Bye bye. Bye bye.